All right. So another one here, another one for you. I got a couple things. I made a couple changes to not only the aesthetic. Peep the lamp, peep the lamp. All right, that's for lighting. But yeah, we got pretty neat, little different. Right, little different than most. You probably saw what the hell my phone was sitting on top of for the time being. But I want to get into this. This is something I love to cover. I love to cover day trading, everything about day trading. If I could talk about it, then I will. I'm unprofitable. I've been probably doing this for about nine months or so. Fully, no, 10, no, 11. I started like officially without stopping last August. So yeah, coming up on a year. And this is my like official day trading journal. Like I've had it for a while. I recently feel like I've came to a conclusion as to I'm a worse trader than I was when I started. I don't know why that is. I was getting through evals a little quicker. I got to a payout on my second eval that I took, and I was actually killing it. I was really well, doing really good for where I was at that time, and I don't know why. And I don't really know why, because I can't fucking trade back then. I guess I could. My point is, what am I doing now, and why is it as bad as it is? And so I wanted to make sure that what I was trading and how I was trading it and why I was trading it, it wasn't wrong, and it's not wrong. I trade ICT concepts, and I enter off of IFVGs. And something that I've been trying to do that might be a little bit different is stick to fewer time frames. Because I feel like when I look at too many, I get a little too confused about what's going on. And sometimes I get like lost in the whole mix of it. And so this is exactly what I need to do. I needed to just sit down, write out my strategy. And so I'll show you here. This is just my full strategy breakdown. Essentially just everything. And if you guys want to take a look at it, you can. I got a little note there for myself as well. But out of nine trading opportunities, 4 out of 6 won. Only 3 times did I not take any trades. Small sample size. Of course it is. It's only out of a couple trades. But this is also something that I've been trading it. I've been back testing it for the last probably week or so, just nonstop. I've been just thinking about this because I'm just so close. It's so close. It's not even funny. Now I feel like I'm going insane about it because I've lost so many times in just the last like couple weeks. Not a lot actually, but just I've lost 2 accounts in about 2 weeks. And I try to take, my time, go slow, and it's fucking gets expensive sometimes when you rip through those things. We all know that. And so I just try to slow down. And 2 accounts gone. I got through an eval on one. The next one didn't even get through the eval. And I just, for some reason, that just doesn't make any sense because before, I'd rip through these things. And I feel like I'm definitely picking up progress. But here's where I think is like a good proof in the pudding system, at least. And yeah, I took 9 trades. About 3 times did I not take any trades that I, kind of coasted through the session. Just watched it roll by on replay on TradingView, and I think I averaged so I traded on replay for over about 3 months, and not real time, replay time for about 3 months the other weekend, and I got to I think it was in between 45 to 66% consistency throughout that whole time. And it was pretty good. It ended up at 66, but averaged around like 45 for a little bit. And yeah, we pulled through. And it's crazy because it's just mathematically, it works itself out. In 6 days, I took 4 winning trades, 2 losses. The profit on those 4 was $2,000, and the loss was around 400 something. And so I did over $1,600 more than my losses. I mean, that covers my losses. That's covered. It's completely covered and more. And so this is over the span of 9 days, ish. And I only traded 4 of them. Well, I only had 4 winnings, so I traded 6 of them. And yeah, I mean, that's just proof in the pudding. You do that for 3 weeks and you're gonna have your payout by the time week 3's even halfway over. So it comes down to, what am I doing differently than I was a couple months ago? That's the question. That's it, right? That's the question. That's the golden question. What am I doing differently than I was 4 months ago? Well, the answer that I came to, because I just, I did the numbers, I've back tested for a really long time now, and I came to the conclusion that it's just me. It's just me as a trader. And that's something that always is just like in my mind when I trade, is if I want to do something differently than I did yesterday, then I have to take action today at doing things differently tomorrow. And I feel like that's pretty vague. Like, of course, right? But it's so much harder than I expected. It's so much harder than I expected. Because here I am, almost a year in, and there's just nothing to show for it. That doesn't mean quit. That doesn't mean slow down to me, but it just kind of reminds me that, like, I have to do more if I want to see results. I have to do more. That's why I went and got this whiteboard. That's why I'm sitting here putting even more time into this back testing situation. Because I look at it a month ago, 2 months ago, and I would just show up to market, throw on the computer, thinking I knew exactly what I was looking for, and then I would look for it, and I'd take wins, losses, and it just wasn't ever consistent. And so I know how to trade. I know what to look for. I know concepts. I know my strategy and how it needs to work for it to work for me, at least. And it's nothing. None of that's wrong. It's just the discipline aspect. How do I discipline myself more? Like, I literally have to be a head football coach to myself now, because I'm trying to run a business and I'm trying to make money off this, and I'm trying to quit my job with this. So if I don't discipline myself, if I don't sit myself, it's a Friday night right now. It's a Friday night. It's 10 o'clock on a Friday right now, and I'm sitting here looking at a freaking chart like I got, like, I don't know, it's autism or something, bro. Like, I could be doing anything else right now. But all I want to do is this, because this is what matters. This is what matters. Nothing else matters. Part of that little message that I wrote on my board is that, I'll read it. I'll read it to you guys. This isn't about you. This goal is to not just get rich. It's for your family. Stop being so selfish. You don't need to hurry up and get a payout to show everyone. It's not for them. Trust yourself. Backtest and try a little bit harder each day. Ask the Lord for a little bit of wisdom to help guide your thinking. Lastly, just take your time. But no, that message right there just kind of it puts all of this into perspective for me. Because who the fuck am I? Who am I? Who do I want to be? Okay, I know the vision of who I want to be. I don't need to tell you who I want to be. It doesn't matter. But I'm not going to get there through the 9 to 5. I'm not going to get there through the 9 to 5 route. No, I have to do something, right? And this is going to be the easy, on the lowest end, is $10,000 a month, bro. That's it. That's it. Because think about that. Over 9 days, I made $2,000 in profit. All right. At the end of that, I'm payout eligible on Lucid because it's a 3-day fucking payout. It's a 3-day payout. And even if I take that whole 9 days to go through the eval, I don't like the just blow through the evals. If you got the money, blow through them bitches. But I feel like that just fucks with my mental into like the actual trading. It's all the same. You know, you practice like you play. And I guess a lot of people, if you got the money to fucking blow evals on a trade, then do that, I guess. Run through them on evals. But, you know, I want to practice like I play. So I'm going to start doing things how I want to do them and not how other people do them. Because I'm tired of it. Because it's not working. And I know how disciplined I can get with my actions, with my life, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to just set it aside. I'm going to say, hey, here's what the normal is, what most day traders do with their free time, their fucking schedule, and whatever they want to get done. I'm going to put that over here, and I'm going to grab everything that I want to do, fucking put it in a ball, put a bow on it, stamp it, and put it over here. Because I'm about to open that bitch. That metaphor made no sense. But essentially what I'm trying to say is I need to just separate myself from what other people do because I'm not like anyone else, right? I'm a year in and I haven't taken any profits yet. As you can see, it's absolutely deteriorated me in significant ways. But nonetheless, I'm breathing, I'm healthy, all right? Do I smoke marijuana? Yeah, I smoke marijuana. I like to enjoy. Is that one of my rules up there? Yeah, it is. It's actually the first rule. No trading. No Friday rule. No Friday trades. No Friday trades. Right? Trade Asia only. I work. I have a 9 to 5. I'm not trading in the morning at work when I'm trying to cold call. Fuck no. 1 loss equals 50% less risk on the next trade. 2 loss max. 250 total. Right? Are you confident in the trade? Paper trade it. I know it sucks in parentheses, in parentheses, but it's better to paper trade it and learn something from it and write it down than to fucking waste capital on it and then have it go wrong. And that's the good trader in me saying that. So I wrote it down. Let's see if I can do it, right? That's another story. Target 1 to 5. Must have a break-even point. That has to be marked out on every trade for me now. Is where am I going to go break even at? Because the faster I can get to break even, the less I can worry about everything else. Because worst case scenario, trade goes wrong, it's still valid, I can re-enter, and we'll continue. Otherwise, it invalidates, and I'm out even. I'm kind of going on a rant. This is just everything I want to get out. I want to get this weight off my shoulders, this just massive weight that's sitting on my chest because I feel like I have to do this sooner or later. And I just need to take my time. I just need to take my time. That's it. And I just want that. I just want the 1 payout. If I get 1 payout and quit for the rest of my life, fine. But I'm getting 1 payout. And if I don't like it after that 1 payout, I'll quit. I'm not though, so I know it does. You don't put in all this time and effort and then just quit. That's where I'm at. I can't put in all of this time, all of this effort, and then just stop. I'm not gonna do it. I don't have the heart to do that, and I don't think I will be able to. So, if you're still here and you're listening to this, dude, you're the one. Go after it. Don't stop. You put so much time into this, and I can only tell you that I know when we get our first payout, it's going to be the most immaculate feeling ever. It makes me want to cry sitting here thinking about it, because I just know how good of intention I have on my heart is. I'm not even saying that right. That I just can't wait. Just can't wait. I just can't wait. Because it's like, I'm going to be the person that's able to just pay for the table. Because I want to. Because I love my friends. Because I love taking care of people. And that's all I want to do. I just love taking care of people. And everyone knows that fucking the successful day traders who know how to trade are in that $40,000 to $80,000 a month range. Majority. Maybe not majority, but a lot. A lot. And the risk to reward is so worth it. The risk to reward is so worth it. You know, why not risk a life? You know, why risk a life worth risking? If that's even the right way to say that. Why would I be worried about risking a life that is worth risking? Shout out to Deej Trey. He told me that. I mean, it's kind of everything I have that I wanted to get out. So it feels good because it just solidifies my belief. And I hope you feel the same way. Anyone listening to this, we're 15 minutes in, for crying out loud. But get after it, man. It's Friday. I'm gonna literally post this like right now. So if you see this Saturday, Sunday, hey, let's just keep going, right? Whatever's going on in the world, market's gonna go up and down regardless. It's gonna be there. And we're gonna go and chase that shit until it's not there anymore, or it fucking slows down. Because we have the will of fucking lions. So go get that fucking payout, 'cause I'm gonna get mine.